Hello everyone, and welcome to FindaGrave. FindaGrave has been a friend for a long time, but has recently undergone some changes, so it's time for an update. In this video, we'll cover what is FindaGrave, how and why to join FindaGrave, memorials and how to contribute to them, various search ideas, virtual cemeteries, FindaGrave helps, and a wrap-up with an introduction to the mobile app. FindaGrave is a website that allows the public to search and add to an online database of cemetery records. It was created in 1995 by Jim Tipton to support his hobby of burial sites of famous celebrities. In 2013, Ancestry.com bought the FindaGrave site. Jim Tipton is still the editor of the site. Some changes have been made. In early 2017, a new beta website was launched and the public feedback was very mixed. In November 2017, the beta website was migrated to FindaGrave, and on August 20th, 2018, the original FindaGrave website was retired. This is the redesigned homepage of FindaGrave. The layout is different, but all of the great stuff we know and love is still there. To take full advantage of what FindaGrave has to offer, you will want to join FindaGrave. So why join FindaGrave? It is free and it's a public site with contributions from people all over the globe. At present, there are 483,846 cemeteries in 240 different countries. Come join the fun, and we can all help one another discover the final resting places of our ancestors. To register, click or sign in on the appropriate button in the top right-hand corner. This is the registration page for FindaGrave. Fill out the information required. Be sure to check or uncheck the boxes stating your preferences. For me, I want to display my email on my public profile page because I want to be easily found. Everyone has an opinion on this. The same for public names. I personally am not a fan of anonymous. However, to each his own. Mark this box if you would like emails with news, tips, and offers. There is also a place to check to be a photo volunteer. That means that you are willing to take pictures for someone who requests them. It's fun to do, and know that you are helping someone else who can't take the picture themselves. Be sure to read the terms of service and the privacy statement so that there are no surprises. One more thing, don't forget to click "I'm not a robot," even when you feel like you are. When you are done, click Create Account. When you have created an account, it's easy to sign in. Let's look at the homepage of FindaGrave. At the top left, next to the FindaGrave logo, are category tabs. The top right has a few icons for transcribing photos, photo requests, suggested edits, and your account information. The middle of the page has search and filter options. The bottom of the page has icons for action items. You can start your search from this page or click on the Memorials tab at the top. I'm going to search for the last name Shaquitis. I also want to do a little bit of filtering, so in the middle of the screen I will click on that I want to also look for those with maiden names and partial last names in the search. In my search, 7 results came up. At the top of the page, it shows the surname of the search and any filters that were applied. This list of Shaquitis family members is one that I am very familiar with. This is the memorial page for Josephine Shaquitis. Let's look at some of the features of the page. Under the name, you will see links that will take you to the cemetery, an opportunity to add a map, and the ability to see the source. The source feature is nice because when you click the link, the result is a nice, properly formatted source citation that can be copied and pasted wherever you would like. The share feature allows you to share this memorial on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or in an email. The Save To feature allows you to save this memorial to Ancestry.com, a virtual cemetery, copy to a clipboard, or print. The Edit button will say Suggest Edit if you are not the owner of the memorial, and if you are the owner of the memorial, it will say Edit. As you can see, I am the owner of this memorial. There is one photo on this page and no flowers. There is also the opportunity to add photos if you are a member and have signed in, and to request a photo. By requesting a photo, you are giving a photo volunteer the opportunity to help you in your family history research. Listed under family members will be connections to any other members of the family of Josephine Shaquitis. Here, her spouse, Frank, is listed, and you can click on the icon to go to his memorial page. To contribute to FindaGrave, click on the Contribute tab at the top of the page. This is the page that will come up. Choose any of the options of how you would like to contribute and then follow the instructions on the screen. Notice next to the photo request icon, I have 9 requests for photos. Yep, I'm a photo volunteer. You can also see this photo request on the top right of any of the screens. Searching cemeteries is another way to search FindaGrave. You can put in a cemetery name and or the location and search. Note that this will only display locations that have cemeteries. You can also add a cemetery or browse by location. Below the search options, there is a list of cemeteries that are close to you and also a list of my favorite cemeteries. I'm sure that you've figured out by now that the pretty gray blocks are covering ads. They're definitely annoying, but not a deal breaker for FindaGrave. Another way to search is to search for famous individuals. Maybe you have a famous ancestor, or you could search this way. Or maybe you are a fan. As you can see, I want to find Neil Armstrong. I was a huge space program fanatic in my childhood and teen years. I was glued to the TV whenever there were flight missions. Of course, Neil Armstrong walking on the moon was a highlight in my childhood. Other search options are Browse by location, Claim to fame, or Show new listings. Here is the memorial page of Neil Armstrong, a childhood hero of mine. As you can see in the middle, it says Suggest Edits, which means that I am not an owner of this page. Creating a virtual cemetery on FindaGrave is simple. On your profile page, all you need to do is click the Add button to create a virtual cemetery. Then you can add any memorials in FindaGrave to your virtual cemetery by clicking on Save and then Save to Virtual Cemetery. A virtual cemetery can be created around any subject. Maybe you had ancestors in one of the wars and you want to create a virtual cemetery around your war hero ancestors. I've created one virtual cemetery called Lithuanian Immigrants. You are only limited by your imagination. So far, I have 3 memorials in my virtual cemetery. These are the first generation members of my family that came from Lithuania. I knew when I started this cemetery that it would be a long, slow process. Still, 3 is better than 0. More FindaGrave helps can be found under the Help tab at the bottom of all pages. Notice that there is a link for tutorials that go more in depth about certain features of FindaGrave. Did you know that FindaGrave has a mobile app? It is available for both Android and iPhone. But that will be a training for another day, so stay tuned. As always, thanks for watching, and please visit our homepage to find out more about our one-on-one help in library classes and library resources. Be sure to subscribe to our BYU Family History channel, our BYU Family History YouTube channel, for more short family history videos and in-depth webinars. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.